Well, good morning and welcome back. As you can see, I am at the local nursery. It is officially spring around here in the North Georgia mountains, and that can mean only one thing: plants. So what I'm doing today is I'm actually surprising Todd. I told him I was going to the grocery store, but in all actuality, plants. So I think what we're going to do this weekend is basically redo all the pots on the porch. So they've kind of hit their winter peak at this point, and we're ready to put some spring annuals and maybe some perennials in there. So I'm going to take you along to the garden center first and see what we can find. Here we go.
No matter what they call it, no matter what they want it, they don't know there's no way they will ever get it. Wind just blows by, we keep on standing. We'll call it whatever that we want it. Don't you know there's no way they will ever get it. Wind just blows by, we keep on standing.
I may have a plant problem. Alright, it was a major success today. I actually went to the nursery, went to the local nursery, and then I went to the grocery store, which surprisingly has a fair number of plants, including ferns, which Todd's going to be very, very excited about, and all kinds of different annuals too. So I've got the back seat loaded up, I've got the trunk loaded up, then I went to the big box store to get some soil because we needed some of that as well. And then I got some groceries, but I think Todd's going to be very pleased with these purchases. So again, this is just phase one. This is just the pots on the porch. We haven't started on the garden beds yet, but if you remember last year, we bought about 80 plants there, so at least it wasn't that bad. Anyway, time to go unload them.
No matter what they call it, no matter what they want it, they don't know there's no way they will ever get it. Wind just blows by, we keep
Got a little helper.
we'll call it whatever that we want it. Don't you know there's no way they will ever get it. Wind just blows by, we keep on standing.
Alright, so I may have gotten too many plants. Here comes Todd.
What have you been up to? Holy, oh my God. What are you doing? You've given us so much work to do. What is this relaxing weekend about?
Well, I told everyone that I got plants for the pots on the porch, but
Looks like you're going to make a whole new flower bed.
yeah, I think I might have gone a little overboard.
Dear God.
I went
How
to
much did you spend?
I went to 3 different garden centers, and I was a delight I had a Friday off, so it was like a perfect day to spend.
No.
So
Well, thank you for going. I'm excited. I like
Yeah.
all the different kinds of ferns you got.
let's have a happy hour right now and work on this tomorrow. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Good.
chilly all of a sudden. I thought it was going to be warmer out here.
Yeah, I've been in long sleeves all day long.
Is this a cinnamon fern or
No cinnamon ferns. That's autumn.
is this the Japanese painted?
Yeah, that's the Japanese
That one looks
painted.
kind of weak.
Yeah, they were kind of weak.
Under that twist. I love this. It looks fake. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't look.
I got fescue, I got ponytail, and
I'm
then
so happy you got Coleus.
yeah, they had so many coleus everywhere. I got herbs. I've got
lantana.
yeah. I figured we could
Petunias and sweet potato vine.
yeah.
Hostas and rosemary.
I got several first. Well, no, we can't put phlox on the hill.
No, but it'd be good in a pot or
Yeah. I got a bunch of annuals, some perennials, and then some evergreen ferns, and then that's the one hydrangea. But look at the picture of it. But look at it. Never seen one like that. But I got a foxtail fern too.
Oh, I love those.
And then there's another Japanese painted. And then there's the autumns right there.
Nice.
Todd needs to go get his puffy jacket apparently so he can sit outside.
I know. Which is crazy.
Todd's decided he needs to organize the plants tonight instead of having happy hour. Are you helping?
Put all the hostas together. Now it's ordered in my brain. My brain might be a little fried from working all day, but I'm super excited about the plants. Oh man. So I kind of reorganized them a little bit. I don't know if you can tell. Put like the ferns in one area, grasses in one area, the hostas and the climbing things in one area, the herbs, Coleus and the annuals. We'll see how it turns out. Where are we putting all these?
Allegedly in the pots.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they're all gonna fit.
Stay tuned. Glamour shots time. Wally.
All right, here's a good before. Here's all the plants. And here's Todd. Is it time?
Time to
All right.
plant. Hallelujah.
How long do you think this is gonna take?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. All
I
right.
don't think so.
Snap. All right. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do a little reshuffling of these pots, reshuffling of these trees, and should we even show them what's going on over here?
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
cluster.
you tidied up a little bit.
We have all the empty pots from last year.
Yeah, this is what everything that died, which is fine because it was mostly annuals. Although there might have been a few perennials that died because it got so cold here.
Yeah, but look at all the echinacea that's coming up. So like coneflowers, they're coming up. We got this random oregano, and sage. And then we got a hydrangea that we're gonna put out.
Yeah, we're gonna put the hydrangea in we're gonna try putting it in a pot and see how it looks because we've always thought that looked like a really good idea.
But I think it does need a little bit of trimmage because this feels like it's hollow.
So we're excited to see this. It was only like $25 at our local grocery store, and it's also windy today. It's also a little chilly, but you know what?
It's better than it was yesterday.
That's true. It's not blustery at the
It
moment.
was 50 yesterday and windy
Yep.
and rainy.
So we're just gonna get to work. Probably a little bit of time lapse here and there, and then we'll show you all the plants that we got. It's kind of a lot, so we're not gonna name them all, but we'll show you the cool ones at least. So,
Yeah, I'm
All right.
excited.
let us get to work.
Deck 2.0.
Deck 3.0.
Oh.
This is our third season.
Third season on the deck.
It's season 3 of Mountain Life. All right, let's get to work.
So we're actually doing stuff.
Okay.
That works.
That works. So what we're gonna do first is try to bring out as many of the pots, the smaller pots, into the yard because the lighting is a lot better up here than it is on the dark porch at the moment.
Yeah, we want y'all to be able to see what we're doing.
Also, we have our planting hats on, so you know it's a nice sunny day out here. No.
Trying to protect our skin from cancer.
Yeah. So what we did last year is we ended up putting leaf matter on the bottom. We put in old soil mixed with new soil. Then we put in biotone. And then we planted the plant. So I guess we're basically going to replicate that again this year, right?
Yeah, so we're going to pull these dead ones out. And it makes it easier to knock off the roots and get all the dead matter out before you plant new stuff.
What do you say? All
I'm
right.
going to bite you. Is it recording? Are you in there? Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, it's in there. What's the little workshop?
The small workshop beside the big
That
workshop.
one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Two things you remember? Got our trusty wheelbarrow.
What?
Wheelbarrow? Wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow?
Will Ferrell?
Well,
Okay.
glad we saved all that soil last time.
Hold on. I'm gonna get my gloves. I don't mess up my pretty fingers.
Man, this is some good soil. It'd be better if it was on the... Ah!
It's snowing, Heidi. It's snowing. There you go.
Turn it. Okay. So we're actually going to plant those 3 in the ground. Well, 2 of them, right?
I don't know.
Okay, well, we're planting this as we go along, apparently.
Now I'm gonna put this one in that pot where that arbor body is, and then I'm gonna put it down there.
Making it up as we go along, folks. Whoa. That's quite a loophole. So because these are going to contain our herbs, I'm going to use good old organic raised bed container soil.
Pretty flowers.
No, those are herbs.
Herbs. They have flowers.
Oh,
Lavender
yeah,
blooms.
lavender do. Oh dear. Alright, 3 down, 17,000 to go. Alright, it's a little dark because of the sunlight, but we've got all the pots over here, and they are ready for all the plants. He's just putting some of the biotone on there right now. So if you've never used biotone, we highly, highly recommend it. It actually does really good wonders for our plants. Also, we learned that from Garden Answer. We love watching her show on YouTube, so if you haven't checked her out, be sure to check her out too.
That's right.
We spent probably this morning watching 3 of her videos, of her latest videos, so she's goals for sure.
Hey, we're recording. We got another ponytail. What should we call her this year? Sylvia? Nasilia. Ooh, that's pretty. Coreopsis. Climb every mountain.
Also, check out the Coleus. They're so pretty. And I have one other thing to show you real quick. This was actually from last year. It was a clipping that we just threw into a pot with 2 other clippings. And now we have at least 3 individual plants that we can also clip off, put back into the ground, and have even more plants. So
Yeah. I just put out the sweet potato vines. And then this looks like Persian shield. Isn't that pretty? Love that purple color. Pop a color there will be good. And pop a color up here will be good. Too many plants and not enough pots. Dum 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 We have a lot of stuff. Ask and ye shall receive. I have 3 of those in the back, and then I have this one in the center, but then I have this purple and that purple to balance it. Grass that is there, but then I have another. I've got the leather leaf, whatever, that brown grass there, and then I have a fern, and then the 3 light colored sweet potato vines are on the back, which will grow over the rock wall.
Todd's pilfering from our box that's going to break apart anyway, so
Yep. Trying to empty her out.
that's going to be for another project on another day.
That's right.
But at least we can reuse those plants to put down into these pots. And these are all the plants that we did not plant in pots. So what I think I'm going to do is use them to fill in this area, which has just been sorely neglected. But I don't know if you can tell, I didn't film this the other day, but we have been planting a couple things here and there that are going to be ground cover. Some of them are creeping myrtle. We also got some ferns in there. We've got some periwinkle, and I'm going to butcher all these other ones. But there's probably about 20 different ground covers that we've planted over here the past couple weeks, just to kind of make this area look a little bit better, because it's part shade, part sun. And what we're trying to do is minimize the erosion as much as possible over there, because it just looks kind of bad. And also that's the view that you see out of our side door whenever you're in the house. So every time we walk by, we're like, oh gosh, we need greenery there immediately. So if you remember, we were trying to figure that out last year when we put the door in, but it was too late in the planting season to plant too many things out there. So Anyway, if you got some good ideas, send them our way. I know we've asked you before, but yeah. So what we're doing now is just kind of planning as much spreading ground cover as we can find, and just seeing what sticks. So also look at just how bad this planter has gotten. If Todd hadn't put those straps on there a couple weeks ago, it would have all fallen apart. And there it goes. That didn't take long.
Quality craftsmanship up on the mountain, y'all.
Yeah, what happened was that that plywood just got too saturated. I don't think we sealed it enough. And then the hardy board on the front of it also split in half, so that didn't help. So what we're gonna do is either replace them with brand new ones, or we're gonna build new ones. We're still trying to figure that out. Man, that wouldn't have lasted very long at all. All right, stay tuned for a special video of how we remedy that situation later on.
The bulbs?
Forgot about these.
Oh yeah. Planters are the planters are looking good. Crystals for good measure. What do you think? I love them. Love all the different ferns. How do you feel?
I'm exhausted. But I felt very productive. This was not in the plans today, but it looks a lot better than it did.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be real pretty. Such a beautiful day. Sun glistening on your face.
All right, I think we are officially done for tonight. We did a little bit more than we thought we were going to do. Todd's already having his happy hour on the porch. Except all that over there. Disregard everything offset. Also, down here we have our dahlia tubers that we're trying to figure out where they're going to go. Todd already dug the holes, so we have a couple here. Here. We have about 6 of them that we're going to throw out. Also, we haven't started on anything in this garden just yet because right now everything is starting to pop up. And within like the past week or two, it has just started filling in more and more. So this is all things that have come back from last year, except for those 2 hellebores that we planted maybe 3 weeks ago. Everything else, it's been fully sustainable over the past year. We're loving it.
I was saying I was on the fence about putting these pots on the top rail, you know? What do you think?
Oh, I like them.
You do?
Yeah. Maybe need to move this one over a little bit, but
I mean, they're kind of the ones that have a pattern on them, and I'm not crazy about the pattern, so...
yeah.
We definitely, like, over-planted, but it'll be beautiful.
But what you think?
Porch sitting time, I think.
Yeah, Todd says.
What do you think?
Todd said it's porch sitting time.
Yeah, I think so.
Time to bring Wally out and let him have a happy hour with us.
Yeah, I think it's time.
All right. We will show you what it looks like in the morning. I might keep planning. Oh, here comes Wally. Hey, bud. Hi. You've been inside all day.
You want to come out for a while?
You come say hi to everybody. Come here.
Hey, I want to go say hi.
Wally, come here. Hi. Oh, you're such a good boy.
You're a good boy.
Hi.
Aw.
Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Wally's got something to show you.
The elephant in the room.
Oh.
Gotta love the freeze warnings right after you plant all your spring flowers.
Yeah, so those are gone, and these are hiding underneath all here. What do you think, Wally?
party.
Where'd all your plants go, bud?
Aw.
It's supposed to be 33 tonight, so we didn't plan very well on that, did we?
I know, right? What can you do? Like, spent like 5 hours like planning our spring stuff. And... No, I didn't want his little buddy. Just needs a ham.
All right, tell everybody good night.
Oh,
See
he's
you in the morning.
shivering. Aw,
Oh, he's
he's
cold.
shivering. You cold?
It's not supposed to be this cold in April.
I know, it's so cold. Oh, he is shivering, you see?
Yeah.
Aw.
All right, we'll see you in the morning. Bye,
Alrighty,
buddy.
guys. See you in the morning. Got a caffeine.
All right, let's see if the plant survived.
Ta-da! They made it! It's a little crooked, but that's okay. They survived the winter.
Ooh, that's too bright. And good morning. So good news, it only got to 35 last night. So all the plants that we planted over here on the ground are looking a-okay. So I'm gonna get to work moving all the pots back to their original positions on the porch.
Is that a bumblebee or a hummingbird?
I think it was a hummingbird.
No,
I saw one yesterday.
I did too. No, I saw one this morning. Already, our new flowers are paying off. We've got lots of pollinators and butterflies and even hummingbirds already.
Yeah, it's
So exciting.
It's looking really good. We ended up working a little bit more today. Today's the next day, if you haven't caught that already. It was just such a beautiful spring afternoon, even morning. So we just came out here and just started transplanting things from one garden bed to the other garden bed, and it's been so much fun.
Yeah, this is the first year that everything is mature, or everything that we planted last year and the year before is mature enough that we can start to break it open. Literally, we got one Dutch iris, well, one clump that turned into 30 Dutch irises.
Yeah,
So we spread those everywhere too, but
yeah. Even hostas and Coleus and you name it. And we're continuing to spray for deer and rabbit, and so far it's been working. We've caught them on our security cameras. They walk up to them and they just turn their heads and walk away to another plant.
well, we've had a really good weekend. We recently saw that we hit 13,000 subscribers. Holy crap, that's awesome.
Yeah, really, really awesome news there.
Yeah, thank y'all for following along and staying interested. And I don't know what's to come next, but I'm sure there will be something exciting on the horizon.
Oh, you know what's going to happen. It's going to be spring, summer planting season extravaganza around here, because if you've been following us for the past 2 years, you know we absolutely love to plant out here. And like Todd said, it's paying off in dividends.
I know, it's so exciting. Well, you know what time it is.
Yeah, you know the drill. Don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, get your notifications, and all that good stuff.
That's right, and I'm Todd.
I'm Rob, and we will see you on the next video.
See you on the mountain.
Bye, y'all.
Looking good in the neighborhood. Come on back now, you hear?